Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lady Icon Life podcast. This is a sanctuary for bold women with big visions and no interest in blending in. I'm your host, Coco, a brand strategist, business mentor, and your unapologetic permission slip to stop waiting and start building something iconic. Today, I want to speak directly to the woman who is quietly wondering, did I miss it? Is it too late to start? Is everyone else ahead of me? Let's clear that lie out of your system right now. Because the truth, you're not behind. You're not too late. You are right on time. In this episode, we will snap that thinking out of you, out of the spiral that you can get yourself in of, am I good enough? Is this the right time? Do I have anything of value to offer? And put you back into a position of power. And by the end of it, you won't just be believing in your timing, you'll be ready to move with that power. So let's start off with one of the big lies that kills big dreams. Let's name it. That lie that you didn't launch in your 20s, if you didn't start on the right platform, or if you're not already making 5 figures a month, then you're late. But that's not the truth. That's capitalism weaponizing urgency. That's very patriarchal thinking, whispering to you, you're too old, you're too far behind, or too messy to matter. And we're done believing that. We have the breadcrumbs of icons that came before us and paved the way and already have crushed that glass ceiling that we can look to for that inspiration. Like Vera Wang, who didn't design her first wedding dress until she was 40. She wasn't late, she was layered. She had experience with costuming from her days as an ice skater through working in a very male-dominated brand at Ralph Lauren until she decided she was going to do it her own way. You want to build a lasting brand? Then be the woman who didn't rush this part of the foundation. Because when you build from depth, from lived experience, clarity, and power, you can create something timeless. You're not behind, you're becoming. Your experience is your currency. So let's flip this script. Every job you hated, every vision that you had that fell apart, every pause, pivot, or detour was part of this build. You've been collecting those receipts. That's your brag bank. And I created something called the Iconic Starter Kit, which is completely free. It will walk you through a challenge called just that. Let's talk about how it works. Open a note or get a notebook out and title it Brag Bank. Write down 10 things you've done that prove you're powerful. Your wins, your breakthroughs, your pivots, big or small. Now ask, what does this list say about the woman I already am? Because clarity doesn't come from thinking harder. It comes from seeing yourself more clearly. Icons don't doubt every step. They audit what already works, and then they build from that. Reinvention has no expiration date. You know what Oprah and Sarah Blakely and Brene Brown have in common? None of them started early. None of them launched and it was perfect and polished. They acted when it felt right, not when it looked perfect. When Sarah Blakely created spandex with a pair of scissors in her dorm room, or Oprah built Harpo Productions to her own narrative and personality. Brene Brown went viral legitimately by accident, just telling the truth with shaky hands. They weren't ready. They were willing to act without clarity, willing to move before momentum. If you take nothing else from today, take this. You don't need a polished plan. You need a brave first step. If you guys are interested in some more mindset shifts to help you get in the place where you can strategically look at all of your brilliant ideas, all of your experience, and come up with a product or a service that is going to not only be a celebration of your past experiences, but something that you will be able to sell and will be profitable, please go and check out Yes You Can. It's fantastic. It's on ladyiconlife.com. It's less than $30 and it will just help you figure that out. Inside the kit that I talked about earlier, the Iconic Starter Kit, which again is free, you can download it for free right now. I walk you through 7 mindset shifts and movement shifts. So let me give you one right now so you have a little taster of what is in the kit. Clarity doesn't come before the launch. It is the reward for moving. So if you've been wanting a roadmap, guess what? You're the cartographer. The woman who waits until it's perfect never builds. The woman who starts with what she had and makes it work and pivots, she evolves visibly and powerfully. So, some concrete action. Let's talk about that. What are some challenges you can do to get that concrete action? Number 1, the fast first offer, right? This is straight from the starter kit, right? Write a 1-line offer. It's something like this. In 1 hour, I'll help you blank the result so you can blank transformation. Post it in a story, Canva graphic, text it to a friend, whatever you need to do. But this is how we put something out there. This is how we build belief in public, in motion, and without being apologetic about our momentum and our zeal. Part of what you are doing, part of your brand, being able to develop is speaking before you're ready. Because that is how the idea that is a seed starts to grow. How you are able to spark and pivot and come up with something you never would have before had you not had that feedback. If it stays locked inside your subconscious, it never has the oxygen it needs to grow. Putting it out there is the sunlight that helps it get there. If someone landed on your social media right now, would they understand who you are and what your offer is? Do you have a voice that is unique to you, that feels true to you? This isn't about what niche you're in, but about what it feels like to work with you, what your energy is. Because here's the truth bomb I'll drop on you right now. Your brand is how people experience your genius before they meet you. So that isn't just your colors or your logo. It is a presence, your posture, the way your words feel in somebody's body. That is the feminine sales strategy that goes from icky used car energy to I have something of value to share and I want to be able to share it with someone else that would find it valuable. Icons don't blend in. They claim the room with intention, not noise. So if you're interested, the starter kit gives you a prompt to build your style Slack, a mini brand vision that actually reflects who you are. So do that today. That can be your second action step. Take a look at it. See how you can communicate your unique genius to your ideal customer. Stop waiting to feel confident. So let's talk about the real drag. Oh, I've heard this one so often. I'm just not confident enough to show up yet. You don't like the way you look. You don't like how you're positioned. You don't have the right equipment. Let me stop you right there and set you free. Confidence is not a feeling. It is a decision followed by repetition. It's a muscle, and you build it by using it. That's why in the kit, I give you the reps, the confidence reps to practice. Just a tiny sequence that rewires your self-trust in real time like a Pilates move. Pick a small move. Post a reel, tell someone your offer, say, I'm building a business out loud. Repeat it 3 times a day in a row. That's your third challenge. Do those mini reps. Because belief isn't built from hype, it's built from proof. So if today's episode hit you in the gut, if you were nodding along with me, if you're ready to be done circling your potential and actually start running down that road, please go and download the free Iconic Launch Starter Kit. It's free, it's potent, it's a beginning. Inside, you'll get my 7 icon shift framework, the mini action challenges you can do in 15, 30 minutes, and a reframe for every doubt that's been holding you hostage, because trust me, I've had them too. So please use the link below, grab it, go to ladyiconlife.com and grab it. This isn't a workbook, it's a wake up. Here's what I know. You're not behind. You're blooming, right on schedule. And the brand, the movement, the offer that's been on your heart, it's not random. It's required. So stop waiting for that golden buzzer moment. This is it. This episode, this decision, this move. If you felt that, that is your signal. Now it's time to share it with the world. Please feel free to send this episode to a woman you love. One of the things that unites us so beautifully is our ability to have that emotional connection where we can say something that was big and dark and scary or that we struggled with and turn it into a power move to share with others, to help lift them up, because we all know we rise better together. I have been there. If you have been there, if you know someone who has been there, let's all rise together. So please subscribe. You don't want to miss what's coming next. And next week, we're diving into your brand voice and why it matters even more than your niche ever will. So until then, stay soft, stay strategic, stay iconic. I'm Coco, and I hope to see you next week.